Mm-hmm. All right. Get that timer started. Cool. Yum, 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 yum. Truly delightful water. I must admit, this water is truly delightful. Ni hao, water I, water I, water I, ni hao, water I, ni hao, water I. Biome. I need to give that screen a refresh because that's not actually what is there. There we go. All right, whilst we're waiting for people to trickle in, I'm going to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Let me see how long we're doing this for. So I'm doing this stream until 3 p.m. Okay. All right, cool. Whilst we're waiting, yeah, I'm going to just carry on with this. Oh. Let's restart the capture so that you can hear this as well. See, it's not really in time, so let's just with this one, let's drag it and force it to be in time. So I'm going to take just the beginning here, remove that, let's restart that and get rid of that. We could just bring this a little more forward, and this we want that, I mean, let's say that stays stuck in place there. This then goes in place there. This then goes in place there. This is fine. This goes back a bit. This is sort of fine there. And what you'll find now is that this is really nicely in time. Right there is a what I. Yep. Should just be that. That's really nicely in time already. We'll just do little corrections. Ni hao. What I, ni hao, what I. Bring that forward. Bring that there. Bring that there. Dun, 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 dun. That should all be on beat. There we go. So there's a lot of ducking because we've got sidechain compression on that quite heavily. Let's do it now. Versus this. If we were to layer these two and hear the absolute atrocity of out of timeness, this is what we get. That last I is phasing because of how slightly out of time it is. That's really quite nice. So we're just going to do the same thing with this bad boy. It should be, take that, and we're going to bring it right there. Ni hao. What I what I what I what. Let's make sure that stays stuck. If you make it orange, it stays in place. What do I? So just dragging it, that's okay. But when you do that, it moves all the other points, and so it's not super helpful. It's helpful if you're doing just one movement. But here, I want to be moving them all. Ni hao. And that goes on point. Ni shi wo de I. Ni hao, wo de I, wo de I, wo de I, ni hao, wo de I, ni. And now we're on the ni shi wo de I. Ni hao means hello. Wo de I means my love. Ni hao, what do I, what do I, what do I, ni hao, what do I, and then ni shi what do I means you are my love. Ni hao, what do I, what do I, what do I, ni hao, what do I, ni shi what do I. And now they are perfectly in sync. We can get that sidechain compression back on and have a little bit of fun. This is okay, but we can do better, honestly. So I'm just going to turn off this beef, and we're going to shorten this out. What? Like that. Little blips. That's a little nicer. Now, I don't want it to do wobbles. Thought I've removed it. Oh, I removed it from this. Okay. So we're going to remove it from here. Yeah, it's not the cleanest, but it's okay. And then we duplicate, and we remove that because it looks like that's what we want. Cool. This is good. And we just need a different synth for this. Let's try the next one. Heavy, hard, styly, rolly girl. Probably not this. Nope. 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 That one's okay, to be honest. So we're going to turn this on. We're going to keep Robify off, and we're going to take off the auto filter. This needs some reverb, and I think that's what the problem is here. So we're just going to open up, not reverb, but one that I've already made called verb. Now what verb is you choose the wetness, you choose all of these extra factors that we want. I'm going to loop just this area. I'm going to turn this off. You can hear that, that's ping pong delay. So we're going to turn off ping pong and we're going to add a little variation like that. And we're going to make sure that it is sidechained underneath the synth itself, which is just simply called synth. But to make sure, I'm going to call this init brow. Right, and we can see that it's audio from init brow that it's ducking under. Audio from init brow that it's ducking under. So we've got. That means the reverb is only hitting after the fact. We turn the wet all the way up. Turn the delay all the way up. Have a listen. That's what it is, and we dial it down. Do low cut, high cut. Do ones. Do twos. Try different decays. Reduce the highs. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So without, with, adds a little texture to it. It's a texture, not a whole meal. Without OTT. We're going to try this again, but bring it down. Too low. We don't need this, and we don't need this Bobo bot. And we'll try bringing this reverb onto it as well. Try this tau filter. I really like the vibe that gives, so we're going to do the tau filter after the verb. We'll do this. Adjust it. Try transposing. See, this is going the other way that we want it. We'll try it this way. So we got a little something there, but again, I'm not super happy with it, but it is better than what we had before, and we can always compare. So let's have a listen to what we had before. What we have now. Still not very good. So we're going to close out and we're going to try another variation. You can see that this is ducking under init brow, unfortunately, because that's what we've got on the init brow. So we're just going to remove the compression in total. We could always make it go on to the correct synth then instead if we wanted to. But there was no point having it on the other one because it wasn't doing what it was supposed to be doing anyway. So I'm just going to collapse the verb. We can keep the towel filter on there because I think it is quite cool. And I've kind of got an idea of what I want. Let me put my fan on because I'm feeling a bit toasty right now. So this is what that one sounds like, and we want something different, okay? It's got an okay sound, but it's not really what we're looking for. Let's move forward and see if this is better. Potentially. Move forward. Definitely not this one. Definitely not this one. This is okay, but arguably a bit too aggressive. I always love this. Try it with the beefening. Make sure we've got DC offset on the saturators. Could be helpful. Put an EQ there. Put an EQ there. Put an EQ there. So without the EQs, too distorted. With the EQs, it allows it. So it's a bit of a weird one, but maybe it works. Let's have a listen. Perhaps too loud. Try it without the OTT. Try it without the big beef. Nope, doesn't work. Let's move forward. Nope. Nope. Potentially. Let's try different octaves. Let's check the reverb. Arguably too much. Okay, sure. What if we made these vocals much higher pitch? That could be working in our benefit here. So let's go into the shifter. We're just going to pitch this motherfucking 12. Without. By putting it up, it gives it a different space in the spectrum. Because this is already taking up that frequency range that the vocal is in. You see that? That's a lot of information here. What up, Just Zaylee? Zaylee, welcome to the stream, big dog. Whereas over here, we've got the Vox, the vocals. It's taking up that same space, especially if we turn off the frequency. It's over here. What are we up to? We are working on a song, but to be honest with you, it's mainly just whilst we are waiting for people to send in songs for feedback. Well, I don't have a song to post. Do you realize that your channel blocks links? How can someone share a link when it gets automatically deleted? I didn't know that, Anthony. It doesn't on Twitch. Where do I send? Send it in the chat. Yeah, just send the link in the chat. And damn, Anthony, I had no idea. Thankfully, Twitch doesn't, as we can see here. Let's copy that link. Alrighty. Cool start, to be honest. Do I miss my crew? Nah, fuck 'em. Produced by me and Fable. Vox, me. Master, Silcrow. Lyrics are there. Alright, cool. An unreleased demo for my album. It does here. I tested by linking to Google. That's unfortunate. I need to look into how to enable that. I'll add that to my to-do list. How to enable links in YouTube chat, live streams, comments. Okay, viewers cannot enable links themselves. It's not possible. But if you just put the link and then put a space or somewhere in there, I'll just remove the space myself. Yeah. You can change the setting in your backend if you wish. I don't think I can. I can only give people moderator to allow them to post it. That's what my search is saying. I'll do it another time. All right, let's do a little intro for this song, Dale. Yeah. I've been listening to music for almost 15 years, and I'm going to review your songs. We're starting off with Forever, Feet Fable by Zale. Let's have a listen. That was fucking beautiful. My god. Okay, so there's lots that I really like about this. This little transition from here to here is fucking delicious. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Just a little pitch change and whatnot on the radio. It's lovely. It sounds super, super delightful. There is on the guitar, on the transients of the guitar, a little bit of distortion, but I don't think it's too much that is really worth noting. You hear that? But, I mean, you got to push the limit somehow. Each drop is fucking delightful, slightly out of key notes and stuff. But I think that's okay, and I think it adds to the charm of the song. I think the whole thing is really, really beautifully done, to be honest with you. I love it. It's beautifully produced, beautifully mixed down. 10 out of 10. I would punch a gorilla in the face to listen to it again. Lovely. Let's move forward. Love that. Trying to show my versatility for this album. It's lovely. It's lovely, lovely, lovely. Truly it is. Really, really nice. Thank you for sharing, Zale. Experimenting is always good. It's super, super ideal. I love experimentation. Anthony says, I help manage a channel with millions of subscribers. I just might know a thing or two. Anyways, thought I'd give you a heads up since you're asking for links. I am asking for links. Anthony, could you, I mean, I searched it up and it says that I can't do it. Can you tell me how to, please? Since you know that you can and you know how to, can you tell me how to, please? You say I can do it on the back end, but I straight up cannot find it. Hence me saying that it can't be done. So yeah, if you know how to, please let me know. Yeah, it would be very appreciative. Yeah, Zale, this is a really pretty song. It's really nice. It's really well produced, truly beautiful. Let me look. I'll be right back. All right, cheers, Anthony. I mean, cool little drum riff there as well. Am I allowed to submit another? By all means, Ale. You're not stepping on anyone's toes. No one else is submitting links. You're more than welcome to right now, bro. It'd be a pleasure to listen to another one of your tracks, to be honest. So what I normally do here is I record this shit, right? So not only is this live stream, so anybody watching these live streams on YouTube or Twitch gets to hear this, and you get your promo there. This will stay on YouTube forever, so you'll get your promo there for anyone rewatching the video. And then on top of that, I'm probably going to be making a reel out of it. I normally do an Instagram reel and TikTok and YouTube short. So anybody seeing on any of those areas will also get access to listening to your song. So it's promo in all sort of areas. All you got to do is submit it and let me fucking judge it, essentially. So unreleased intro to the album. So this is private, gotcha. Private enough that you got 402 listeners. I would assume that you made it private after then. It was probably public before, yeah? I'm gonna give you a follow on Insta. All right, cool. Yeah, if I remember, I'd like to tag you in the post then, and then people can get to you as well that way as well, which would be quite helpful. All right, let's have a listen. So we've got Control by Zale now. Let's have a listen.
It's a missile. When it comes down, everyone will die.
So this is the intro to your album, yeah? You've been testing it for 6 months through multiple versions. Gotcha. Already I like it. I really like that distorted vibe that you got coming in here. Really like that, because it's clean. It's distorted, yes, but it's clean. It's very, very clean. It's very cleanly produced distortion, controlled saturation. I love it. This shit. Love that. Those upper harmonics under control there. Hence. Right, lovely. Keep it going. I feel like that kick is maybe not the right kick for this song, though. I kind of get the vibe. I get the vibe for sure. I feel like that kick is maybe not the right kick for this. It's a nice kick. Maybe it needs a different note, like pitching somehow. But I feel like that kick doesn't do the song justice. Specifically the transients of the kick, the very beginning of that kick. These snares are awesome. I love the fact that you're doing multiple different snares throughout, because that's rare. Not many people do that. I personally like to do one or two. I like to do two snares throughout my song if I remember. It's not easy to find two snares that work with your song, but you're finding multiple with layers of extra effects and whatnot laid on the third beat on the snare, which it's just really, really nice. I think I could make 808 more aggressive potentially. I wouldn't make it more aggressive, to be honest. I think it stands out in the mix really well. I think if you made it more aggressive, it wouldn't sit in the mix very nicely. It's already right on the edge, in my opinion. See, this feels like it's the drop, but the problem is throughout this entire area here, you've had that kick and the 808 smashing and the synth's already there. Nothing has much changed. In fact, it's become simpler and less dramatic than before. So here it's kind of crazy, and you've got to sweep up. It makes you feel like something bigger is coming, something more. Yeah, so, but it's not. It's less, you know? And you can even see by the waveforms that it's less here than it is here. So I'm not sure how you can fix that one. If you can pump the synths more powerfully, try to. It's not going to be easy, I know, because I think you've pumped that synth kind of as far as it can go without the distortion getting a bit gross. In terms of melody, fucking beautiful though. Bro is throwing in so many little effects here. Maybe more dynamic suction, mid-range. What is dynamic suction? Do you mean more mid-range? Yeah, more mid-range would work, because I know that this is a lot of high-end and low-end here. But yeah, if you can pump up the mid-range, definitely do it, because that's what your ears are going to be picking up the most. That's a lot of clipping on that vocal, huh? Damn. Not bad, by the way, because it is what it is. Adds flavor and all. You shoved so much ear candy in that, you really fucking did. That was fucking sick. Let me rewind. I need to give that appreciation. I love how you introed it and then let it breathe before bringing the bass back in. Really nice. I love that little bit crunch in the beginning with reverb in there. Let it breathe as well. That right there. Lovely. Let it breathe. I love this. Really, really nicely done. Really, really nicely done. You're right. So much ear candy. Really well produced. Really beautiful melody. The whole thing is just really cleanly done. There was a little bits that needed changing, but then again, I don't recommend changing songs after you've made them anyway, because I always like to move forward. All in all, 10 out of 10. I would punch a polar bear in the face to listen to this one again. Really, really nice. Let's move forward. Really good. Transition for track 2. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Nobody complained about the scream, honestly. It was in my notes, but it never got addressed, so I ignored it till now. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. Yeah, I noticed it. Yeah, sorry about that. But hey! Like I say, it's a flavor. It's not like something that needs to. It's not that deep. You know what I mean? Hey, Tondra, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming down, yo. Everything's slowly getting into place. It's lovely. It's lovely, 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 lovely. Let me hear this transition from here to here. Gotcha. So it's literally just like 2 different songs here, just with a sweep down. Okay, cool. Anthony says, YouTube Studio, settings, community moderation, uncheck, hold comments with hashtags and URLs for review. Okay, this is for comments, not live chat. Says they are already blocked in live chat. Looking more, maybe I'm wrong. I believe that it can be turned on in live chat settings. Live chat settings. Let's have a look. Moderation activity. Timestamps. Oh, that might be helpful. Yeah, let's get timestamps going on. Put user in timeout. Maybe that's what I need to do. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not going to put you in timeout. Yeah, because I don't want to allow links in my YouTube videos. You know what I mean? But I know what you mean. Yeah, I want it in live chat only. Unibrain and a little bit of cooking tunes. Unibrain, fuck that. I'm kidding, Anthony. I'm kidding. All right. Yeah, bro. I don't. I'm struggling to believe that it's even an option. To be honest with you. Yeah. Just gonna have a quick look through it right now. Comments on moderation is already on none. There is already on none in moderation. Don't hold any comments. Live reactions enabled. Slow modes off. Yeah, I don't know. I'll look into it after, Anthony. Typically, links can be dangerous. Yeah, typically, yes. 100%. All right, okay. Hell yeah, you got another one in you, Limmy Lamb? Of course, Ton. I'm here for like an extra 45 minutes. In fact, I'm here even after that, because I'm gonna be. I'll stop for like 5 minutes just to rename my Twitch, my stream on YouTube, because then I'm going to be DJing. But I'm pretty much here for a while anyway. Can I send an older track in? For sure. Yeah, for sure. Let's get that rolling. Anthony says, I know for sure that moderators and likely approved users can link in live chat. Yeah, I don't know how to approve users. I can make you a moderator, but I don't want to do that for everybody. You know what I mean? Hide user on this channel, put user on timeout, report, pin message, go to channel activity, and add as moderator. Yeah, I don't want to be adding people as moderator. I just want I just want links. So we can go through my whole discography then. Ton, genuinely, yeah, I don't, I don't mind. I don't mind. All right, already this name is cool. And I like your branding of lowercase writing. It's cool. It's cool. 3 minute 30 long. Okay, cool. Okay, we'll do your one after, Zale, yeah? Anthony says, when the channel I help with goes live, then I can see what can be changed. I can't see it without being in an actual live. Gotcha, Anthony. All right, cheers. Yeah. Keep me updated. Yeah, adding random people as mods is a very bad idea. Yep. Yeah, I would assume it is. I would assume it is. That's chaotic. Okay. All right, so next up we've got Dispersed by Tondra. Let's have a listen. Okay, I'm just going to stop it here because fuck me, that was awesome. I mean, like right in the beginning, we got a little bit of distortion. So what? You know what I mean? We're doing filtering. Distortion's going to fucking happen with filtering. You know what I mean? Especially at the resonant peaks. Whatever. This build up of like breaking down. It's almost like strings being pulled off of the guitar. It literally feels like each note is almost, because it's chords, but each note is almost being strung off, you know, in different ways, which is really, really interesting. I don't know how you did it, to be honest with you, but I fucking love it. And then that drop goes so seamlessly and perfectly with that build up. That is so beautiful. So creative, so beautiful. Keeping the synths nice and wide. It's very, very, very easy to clip that sort of thing, especially when you want to be pushing the sound to its limit. You've pushed it to its limit without it being distorted. There's probably ways of making it louder and more powerful. I don't know of it. It's really, really well done. I love the layers of the extra fucking notes going on top being different notes to the ones of the sort of underlick melody that's been going throughout the drop. Adds an extra texture to it. I love it. Now this feels a bit weird just because the kick isn't sitting nicely in the mix, I feel. You hear how the kick is, it's off. Maybe a bit stereo. Is the kick stereo? Which I'm not against rule breaking, but this kick, I don't think it's it's corpus. All right, cheers. Yeah, I feel like that kick's not where it should be. Is all. Otherwise, the rest, come on now, the rest is fucking delightful. Thanks for the follow and welcome, Shade Mix Music. Okay, beautiful again, but that kick is the main thing that's just taking me off guard here. It's just not where it should be. It's where it should be in time, it's not where it should be in space. Beautifully creative. I like these, I don't know, effects, Foley, just synths, this sounds that you got going on here. That shit is lovely. Though the mixdown, I know it's you said it's a little older than the other ones. The mixdown, I know that you can do a better mixdown than this. I know that you can make those scratchy sounds that you've got going on. I know that you can make it more clearer in the mix. I know that you can make it come out of the mix so that it's scratching the brain, because that's what that synth wants to do. That synth, I can hear it, it wants to be scratching the brain, but because all those other frequencies are around padding it, it's stopping it from reaching its sort of full potential. So I think that's something that needs attention. Fucking beautiful. Fucking beautiful. Simple synth, but the extra detail added to it to make it sound how it does is beautiful. Holding the note for such a long time as a drone was beautiful. Doing the like da-da-da-da-da-da with lots of different notes, like, whoa, where's this coming from? It's beautiful. Ear candy all over the place. Fucking delightful. And then obviously the highs with those stabs are beautiful as well. But see, you got an ARP going, and that's almost in the same sort of frequency range as those stabs, so that needs cleaning up as well, I'd say. But the ARP, by the way, is incredibly clean. The sound is super unique, is what I mean. It's a very, very unique sound, and it's really, really nice. But it definitely needs more piercing through the mix. And I think that goes with a lot of the high end in the song. Rhythm-wise, the drums are awesome. The drum placements, the drum selection, everything beautiful. Nice outro as well. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, delightful. All in all, 10 out of 10. I would punch a small child in the face to listen to it again. Glorious. Really, 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 really fucking nice song. You might have to open the project again. Don't do it, bro. Don't reopen old tracks. Shut it down. Always move forward. But I tell you what, though, Tom and Zale, every single song that you guys have sent. I mean, Tondra, you've sent a few other songs prior, I think. Maybe one song before, actually. Maybe more. But every song that you've ever sent, and Zale, both songs that you've sent, are fucking delightful. They're really, really fucking good. And I wish I had them because they're so unique. And that's what I sort of look for in songs. Uniqueness, creativity, right? That's it, creativity, weird shit, right? And I think that is sort of what I love to put in my DJ sets. So yeah, I wish I fucking had these songs. They're all so beautifully created, so beautifully unique. Yeah, really, really nicely done. All right, lovely. All right, let's listen to featuring Nos. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. Some real talent on Twitch, for real. For real, for real. For real, for real. Pharrell Williams. Yeah, all right, so we're listening to
Get ready for action.
I notice you always start a lot of these songs with some sort of vocal sample from something, which is kind of cool, very unique. And I'm wondering if you might have the hi sound in the song as well, because so far every song that you sent has had that sound in. I've not said anything about it, but I've noticed it, and I'm wondering if that's your sort of tag.
It only looks like a monster, but it's really cute.
That intro synth sweep sort of with the fucking tails and tails of reverb, fucking beautiful. I love how it's still going on and you're not shortening anything, you're letting it breathe. I really love that.
Okay, keep your mouth shut. I've been taking play with my trust. What I was, baby, we just fucked, don't make love. That's what you want, huh? Don't wanna be alive if I'm not with her. Sick of time to make sense, time to make sense. You
See, this one, the kick is quite wide, but it works with the mix. It worked with the mix. So like, it's not a hard and fast rule, kicks can't be wide. In this song, it absolutely works. I think the base of the kick is still center, but the mids and the high end of it is quite wide. And it sounds great. It sounds great. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of this kind of rapping. And so it's not really my place to say much about that, I'd say. But I can talk about the mix down and whatnot and the actual instrumental and whatnot.
right, I've been fucked up with fake friends. I won't lie, I can't tell you where that day ends. But in time, I'ma find myself away. Okay.
Yeah, really, really well done, really creative. I like how you're taking the vocals and you're making it fun. You're chopping it up, you're doing little bits, moving it around the stereo space, keeping it moving, really nice. And awesome snare choice as well, by the way. Yeah, I think all of the songs that you've sent, your snare choices have always been fucking awesome.
Keep your mouth shut. Okay.
Yeah, right there. I mean, maybe that's why it's called this, right? Because you're chopping up those vocals and moving it around the stereo space. It's awesome.
Keep your mouth shut. Okay. Keep your mouth shut. Don't wanna be alive. I'm not with her. Like it got me walking like a zombie. I can see them plotting. No, they trying to private on me. And I don't know how to stop it, but I'm trying to right the wrong.
You know what I really like? I like how the synth that you've got is almost in the same fucking frequency range as the vocals, and yet they're both piercing through really nicely. So really, really great mix down. Really great mix down. Really good work.
Don't wanna be- Bitch, see you kiss right now. I can see you on my lips right now. Yeah, I'm trying to fix a problem that I didn't make. But you kinda blame me for it anyway. I don't know how. Yeah, I've been trying to live without you by my side. Just inside my body, I don't know how. Yeah, I've been trying to live
The bass on that little fucking dope.
without you by my side. Just inside my body, been convincing me I'm turning down. I just couldn't tell you why. I just couldn't I just couldn't tell you why.
Yeah, the hi-hat coming just before the kick. I don't know about that.
I just couldn't tell you why.
Yeah, it's perhaps a bit too harsh there, if that makes sense.
Think about you every time. Okay, keep your mouth shut. Okay, keep your mouth shut. Okay, keep your mouth shut. Don't wanna be alive. I'm not with her. Okay. Okay, keep your mouth shut. Okay, shut the fuck up. Okay, okay. I've been lost without you. Said it wasn't you on the issue. Deep in thought, I'm pouting. Sank my ship, I'm drowning. I've been trying to climb this mountain.
Unique crash right there. And in your previous songs, you had a crash like 2/3, 3/4 of the way through the song, and it just changes the vibe. And it's a crash that's not occur throughout this song before, and this is another case of that, and I really quite like that. This is a really unique crash sound
My ship,
right here.
I'm drowning. I've been trying to
Lovely.
climb this mountain. Your name's all I'm shouting. My emotions flower, sick of sadness, losing power.
It's repeated, but that's okay, by the way, because it sounds good. It works.
Shut the fuck.
Yeah. See, then again, yeah, the little hi-hat just before the kick. There's something about that I it just feels. But then again, I don't know what it sounded like without that hi-hat. Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's a bit, you know. Love that sense. I'm hoping that's almost like an intro to the next song, because that synth, that's a main character synth right there. That's fucking glorious. All in all, 10 out of 10 track. I would snort a line of creatine to listen to it again. That was really, really nice. Really nice. Let's move forward. There is a lot of songs in the chat now. Fuck. This might be the most popular stream I've ever done. How do let me check how many viewers I've got right now. I don't know how to check, to be honest with you. 3. I'm balling. And what about YouTube? 2. Bro, we're killing it. We're killing it right now. All right, we're killing it. Okay, let me scroll up, because I've been zoned in on this song, to be honest with you. Okay. I read that. I use that high in every song since I recorded it in 2013. Gotcha. It's basically my tag. Gotcha. It's my voice in a sample. That's awesome, Dale. This one went super aggressive. Yeah, sure. I love it. Hi, can you react to my song? I'm new to the game. I just want some advice. Cassie, it would be my pleasure. Yes. I got clowned on a snare choice like 8 years ago, and I never stopped trying to prove them wrong. Bro, your snares are fucking next level. I love them. I love your snares so much, honestly. Honestly, fuck anybody that says otherwise. Your snare choice is so unique. It's awesome. Probably too much velocity gain potential. Yeah, I randomize it. Same goes for 10 years. It's just my sound, and it's a lost crash. Gotcha. The high and the gong. Yeah. Yar. Says Tokaki. Welcome to the stream. Do I send in chat? Yeah, you do. It's getting removed actually today. Damn. Bands Lab. That's fucking unique. All right. I don't know if that's gonna just open like this. I've never opened a Band Lab song like that, to be honest. Oh wow, it's just like that, huh? All right, cool. Yeah, I fuck with that. Let me just catch up on the chat, and then I'll have a listen to it. That was my problem with the master, since that stupid ass clip popped up in the hook. Yeah, sorry, bro. So sorry for bringing that up. 5 here on Twitch. Awesome. Thank you. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll listen to this Kazi, and then I'll listen to Takaki's, and then I'm going to listen to Ton's that you've just put in the chat. And on YouTube, Rojo says, I want to enter a song. Rojo, enter a song, big dog. And if it's not allowing you to do it on YouTube, do it on Twitch. Yeah, send the link on Twitch. And Anthony says, I have to admit, I now think that I was wrong. I'm pretty sure this used to be an option for live chat. I'm going to ask the executive producer soon about all of this. Sorry for the distraction. Anthony, not a distraction at all. The more you talk, the more I'm happy. You know, it's an absolute pleasure to have you around. And obviously it's good for my stream health anyway if you talk in the chat. So be wrong as much as you want. And like, these sort of discussions only help me. Like, I wouldn't have thought that that's a thing. I had no idea that you can't send links in the chat. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, thank you. And Rojo says, I really like this track 100%. Me too, bro. Rojo, absolutely awesome song. Yeah, Zale, fucking love that song. I wish I had it for my fucking, for DJing. In fact, I'm sending a mix to, shit, can't remember who they're called. That's really naughty. Dark Size. So Dark Size reached out to me and wants a deep dubstep mix, and you know that I fuck with that heavy. I'm sending it to them. Well, I'm making it today. I'm sending it to them hopefully today, but we'll see sometime this week. And yeah, I want to get some unique sounds in there, something cool. I fucking love to have some of these songs that you've been sending in here. All right, let's listen to Goofy by Kays B. Yeah, we're listening to Goofy by Kays B on BandLab, which is genuinely so fucking cool. All right, let's go. Okay, so right off the bat, it's not been mastered. I know that because it's quiet and there's volume movements that shouldn't be there. All right, let's keep it moving. That's okay if it's not been mastered. It says it's mastered. It's not been mastered. I don't know if the mixdown's been done either. I feel like the mixdown hasn't been done. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty weird to mix on BandLab. Yeah. All right, no worries. Let's keep it moving. To be honest with you, though, the levels are really quite nice. I like that ding, the really nice high open hi-hat there is really, really nice. Arguably, potentially too loud. Arguably, really quite high pitch. I love it, personally. I really like it. So it seems that, yeah, we've got the underlick going on, we've got the kick, we've got the snare, we've got the bass, and the underlick of the wow, right? The filter, LFO sounds, right? And then on top of that, we've got extra synth melodies going on. So here we've got the arp playing now. But they're really quiet and they're not at the forefront. They're just flavors, essentially, to the song, keeping it moving. That rim shot, I guess, was a bit weird. Right there. I don't know about that one. I feel like it doesn't fit in the mix very well. I think some gentle sidechain compression on that hi-hat would be quite nice to maybe duck underneath the kick and the snare. Real gentle though, you can't have it too harsh. And Kazi, I'm not going to be judging the vocals, yeah, because it's not my area, to be honest with you. I can talk about the mix down for the vocals, but in terms of like lyricism and shit, that's not for me. Yeah, I take it back. That hi-hat, it's used too much. It's too loud. It's too high frequency. It needs changing, in my opinion. Oh shit! Look at that! Cheap viewers on stream. Fuck off. God damn. Yeah, there it is again, that rim shot. I think I get the picture of this song, to be honest. There's not much change, it kind of repeats. In terms of composition, it's not bad at all. In terms of like synth choice is nice. The notes, the actual composition, the songwriting is nice. That was nice. That was nice right there. That little transition drop is nice. It really sucks you in and really makes you feel the punch of that drop. That's really, really well done. Yeah, okay, yeah, I think I get the picture of it. Yeah, I mean, the feedback that I gave, I stand by it. All in all, good song. 10 out of 10 would stream for 32 minutes to talk about how much I like it. Actually, I'd stream for 1 hour and 11 minutes. Don't forget to remove the space. Ah, gotcha. Okay, yeah, I see. Okay, where we at? Okay, so next up is the Tokaki mix. Copy link address. Let's go. Whoa. Slow down. Hey. Relax. Also, strong start though. Very strong start. I really did like that start. Damn, so sad. What a sad person. Okay. All right. And Ton, thanks for the congratulations for Bunchin. Yeah, I'm chuffed. Tech House. Fucking Tech House. I don't know why this shit happened. But every time I fucking produce Tech House, it gets signed. I've not made a single Tech House song that doesn't get signed by a label. It's too easy. Tech House is the easiest fucking genre. Fucking Tech House. It's dumb. Tech House is dumb. Dubstep is better. Fucking Tech House. So dumb. Tech House is the dumbest thing in the world, man. But yeah, the fucking Tech House song that I did with Musu got signed to Bunchin. And yeah, I'm chuffed. Great. I did put a dubsteppy part in there, but you know, it is at the end of the day a Tech House song. Pretty weird to mix and band. Yeah, sure. Yeah, the producer was really good. Yeah, don't forget to remove the space in Kazi's in Tondra's. Yep. I appreciate the feedback a lot. Yeah, Kaz, I'm happy to give it, bro. Anytime you want. Yeah, you send it in. Well, not anytime you want. I'm trying to do these sort of streams once a week, and it's perfect time to send it in. Is nervous. Lim won't like my entry. You should be nervous, Roho. I'm just kidding. It's probably going to be pop, isn't it? I bet it is. Roho and your pop, man. W song. Thank you. Good. Make a new genre tech stuff. I will not. I don't my bracelet just fucking broke off because of how fucking pissed I am at that suggestion. I don't want any tech anything. I just want dubstep. Though tech step it does sound awesome. It does sound. I'm not gonna lie to you. Tech step sounds cool. All right, next up we'll listen to Baby Boo by Tokaki. Right off the bat, really strong master, and it is fucking powerful right from the get-go. The snare being super wide, I quite like that. It is a bit basic at the beginning though, so let's see if it picks up. I think the hi-hats are too loud.
Roxy.
I heard you got no passion. I think it's time for you to go. Yeah, you testing on my patience. Got me thinking.
Mix down isn't very good here. The reason is the vocals are clashing all over the place. I'm struggling. I got to really focus to listen to hear what they're saying. Which I don't know if that's the point though. That's the problem. I genuinely don't know if that's the purpose of it. Maybe now set up a Google form where users can submit their link to the form. This is a really good suggestion, Anthony. Okay, I love that idea. Let me make a note here. Set up Google form for song feedback links. Okay, I'm gonna try to do that. I really like that suggestion, Anthony. I appreciate that. All right, back to this.
One of those, who the fuck
what's that crunch? So it sounds like you've got maybe a clap or a snare, sidechains compressed underneath the kick, and then they just clashed together right then and there. And so the beginning, the very transience of the clap or snare was there, and then it sounds like you got infinite, correct me if I'm wrong, you got infinite ratio and infinite threshold. So as soon as that kick came in, there was nothing there anymore. I don't know what your attack was. Maybe the attack was a little slow and that's why we can hear it. But that crunch is not good. There, right there, that one. Yeah, happened again right there. I think it kind of repeats here. I'm not sure if there's any changes now. Ooh, favorite part of my song. Favorite part of the song. I'm not gonna lie. That is unique right there. Pitching down the drums. Yes, slight pitching down of the frequency, moving down on the drums is fucking gnarly. I really like that. All in all, I think the song is a bit generic, a bit basic, but this is aesthetic rap, and I don't know what aesthetic rap is, so it might be actually the point of the song. So yeah, I don't want to give too much feedback because I don't know too much about the genre, so take my feedback with a pinch of salt. Yeah, I think it's a bit basic. I think it's a bit generic. There is hi-hats I think are a bit too loud. It was the vibe I was going for. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Yeah, for me, I like songs that sort of are a little more unique, that's all. This feels really generic. The hi-hats are definitely too loud, and the crunch of the sidechain compression of that, I think it's a clap, but it could be a snare underneath that kick. I think that needs cleaning up as well. And the vocals need cleaning up as well, just in terms of mix down, just to hear it and understand what they're saying. All in all, 10 out of 10. I would scare a ghost to listen to it again because it says boo. All right, well, where are we at? Where are we at? So we've done Takaki. Let's get motherfucking Tundra up in here. Copy link address. Oh, we've got 8 minutes left, team. We've got 8 minutes left, so I need to... Okay, Siski. You with fucking Siski? That's nuts. That is nuts. I know Siski. That's nuts. I feel like I've gone to one of their gigs, but I'm not actually sure, to be honest with you. I'm going to load up the other one as well, just so that I don't miss it. Okay, I'm going to try to rush through these, okay? Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm going to rush through them. So lines are closed now, and Anthony says, "You're welcome, man. Maybe I'll have a song for you to destroy and kill all my self-esteem." Sorry for not responding right away, Anthony. I saw that when you wrote it, and that's why I started laughing, because I think it's quite a funny thing. I'm not going to destroy your self-esteem. I care very much about you. But if your song's shit, then no, I'm kidding. all right, let's have a listen. Also, what a fucking lineup. I'm already excited. All right, let's go. You definitely have to say yeah. You don't have to. If this song is trash, you gotta say no, because your sound, I know for a fact, is awesome. And yeah, but I also know that Siskiyou's. Is it Siskiyou? Never said it out loud before, actually. But I know that their sound is fucking dope as well. To be honest, so far I really like it.
everything's really clean. And their fucking sound design is next level. Next level. Yeah, awesome kick choice, the bass, everything's really nicely done. This RP sound, awesome. Keeping the vocals going, lovely. I'm liking what you did with the vocals there. It sounds a bit crunchy, to be honest. I'm not sure, but yeah, a little crunchy. I like that. I think it's the reverb that you did on it as well is quite nice. Definitely adds to that crunchiness. Yeah, this is really pretty. I like that. I like that synth. That shit is nice. It's not easy. Look, it's super creative, but it's really difficult to keep good sound design in this. Good mix down. There's something about that kick that I'm not sure if I like. Yeah, I think it's clipping too much, the kicks, the bass on the clip. Yeah, it's not pretty clip. It's just clipping. It sounds like it's uncontrolled clipping. What genre is it? I don't know. It's pretty. Maybe like future bass, I guess. No? Electronic. Hang on. Okay. I'm expecting it to break into jungle or drum and bass right now. This is beautiful. This is fucking beautiful. Oh my god. Okay, there, you hit it, you let it breathe. Love that. And that, boy, you got fucking LFO filters on that shit, bringing it back in with a snare, and then you got some more movement, really elevating the experience. And then fucking 808, fucking whatever the fuck that is, fucking bass movements, lovely. And then it just goes into creativity. That's lovely. That fucking bass movement, fucking delicious. Honestly, I really don't know what 90% of the genre names mean. Yeah, don't worry, me neither. It doesn't matter. Electronic, that's all that matters. Bro, that bass opening up into a nice wide saw is nuts. Opening that up into a super saw is something that I didn't expect. That's really, really, really delicious. I'm gonna listen to it again. Then letting it gently fade out after is really nice as well. Nice outro, very pretty outro. Okay. Yeah, it does. Yeah, the bass just feels like it's clipping there, and I think it's because it's relatively basic here compared to the second drop as well. I've got a few of Siski's Whip as well. Damn, Ton. Well, I really don't want to follow this guy's entry. Hashtag nervous. You should be nervous. Ton is fucking amazing. All right, let's have a listen to Roho's We Love Drifting Thoughts. 4 minutes 27. Yeehaw. All right, so yeah, we're listening to Roho remixes. We Love Drifting Thoughts. Let's go. Sweaty Tryhard is where it should be, to be honest. Sweaty Tryhards are fucking dope. The sub bass is off here, bro. It feels like the sub bass is off. Maybe I'm wrong. Did you? This is a mashup of two songs. Yes. Yeah, hear that Coldplay riff from their song Clocks, buddy. I don't listen to Coldplay. I don't know what Clocks is. I know what a clock is. Gotcha. Yeah. So, so it sounds like the bass, the sub bass specifically, isn't ducking underneath the kick and the snare. So they're just clashing together. So it needs sidechain compression for the mix sound. So just kick and snare ducking underneath. And I think, are you sure these two songs are the same key? I think these two songs are different keys, bro. Like, they can be different keys. Yes, sir, they key match. It just feels slightly off. In terms of frequencies, not time. Yeah, right there. Yeah, again, yeah, the keys sound slightly off, and I definitely think, yeah, some sidechain compression, if you can do it, would be very, very beneficial for this song. Drum and bass in general, I mean, dubstep, yeah, most genres, yeah, you're going to want sidechain compression, to be honest. I can't think of a genre where you wouldn't want it if there is drums included, right? But drum and bass, dubstep as well, but drum and bass, definitely you need full infinity ratio, fucking just infinity threshold side chaining underneath that kick and snare, especially for the bass. Yeah, it sounds like the bass, the sub bass is thumping through the mix too much. Very pretty song. 10 out of 10 would uninstall Google Chrome to listen to it again. Thank you. No, it's good. It's good. Yeah, there are just little mixed down issues. That's it, bro. In terms of formula, melody, and choice of everything, really quite pretty. Really quite pretty, to be honest. Really quite pretty. Didn't even need to work on this anymore. Drop a save there and quit that. And we can quit that. And I might as well set up for, ta-da, the motherfucker. Hey, hello. Hello. Bro thinks I'm here. There we go. I might as well set up for DJing now. Happy hump day. Happy hump day to you too, Roho. Siski got 2 other projects that he is trying to get me on as well. Damn, Tondra. You and Siski are best friends now, huh? Bro's on a 2-syllable basis. Instead of Siski, you know. Yeah, no, it's good. Good, that's awesome. That's genuinely awesome. That's super cool. And you know, like I say, your songs are really fucking good. You are a fantastic producer, super creative, amazing mix downs. All in all, really, really good. And it does sound like Siski. I mean, that is a really compatible collaboration, in my opinion. Though I think you could collaborate with like most people, and those sounds would. Just the combined forces of, even if they're 2 completely different sounds, the combined forces will always be something really quite nice. And that's something really quite nice, I think. All right, I'm on my phone a little bit here, just because I need to check what I need to include, what I need, and all that sort of fun stuff for this mix that I'm doing. Yes, for this mix. Okay, his name is, if I type in dark, there we go. Okay, 45 to 60 minute video, deep dubstep mix minimum. Short, time-stamped track list. That's gonna fucking suck. Time-stamped fucking track list? Oh, I don't want to do that. I've got like 6 collabs going at the moment. I'm fucking lost. Bro. Same. But all of my collabs, the majority of my collaborations are with the same fucking person. Yeah, let me show you. So we've got 2025. Do you like how I've stored all of my videos, TikToks and stuff? This is the order in which they're going to be released, from top to bottom, and then this next line. Anyway, work in progress. So this is something that I started last night just because I had this idea whilst I was in the shower. This song is with Musu, collaboration. This song is with Musu, collaboration. This song is my singing teacher. It's a mix down, so that's not a collaboration. It's not even my own song. This song is a collaboration with B0. This song is a collaboration with Musu. This song is a collaboration with Musu as well. It's just collabs. It's just collabs. I finish my songs within 2 days. It's other people slowing me down all the time. More organized than me. I'm a very, very organized person. I try to be, yeah. All this excitement and Taylor Swift is engaged. It's almost too much to handle. Who's Taylor Swift? Stop. Okay, so I need to do a 45 to 60 minute deep dubstep mix, time-stamped track list, all my socials for the description. I can do that. Send my mix to them, and that's it. Okay. Sailor Twift. Oh, Sailor Twift. Do you mean Sailor Twift? Who's Sailor Spitz? Anthony says Taylor Swift is just farming for new album content when the relationship goes bad. So she's or he. They're a producer? What do they do dubstep? Do they do tech house? Who is, do you mean Sailor Twift? Rojo, do you mean Sailor Twift? You really don't know her. Okay, so it is a her. I think you mean Sailor Twift, don't you? Do you mean Sailor Twift? Why does this camera keep glitching? Whilst I'm here, I might as well import the most up-to-date goodness for my shit. I mean, my USBs is what I meant to say. This might disconnect something, I don't know. Nah, we're good. We're good. It's Tay-Tay fucking with your cam. Who's Tay-Tay? She'll not tolerate this muck-a-muck. What's muck-a-muck? Do they do drum and bass? Tay is Taylor Swift. Who is Taylor Swift? Do you know Murloc Holmes? I don't know Murloc Holmes. I know Maud Fustang. Do you know Maud Fustang? I know one song, I think. I think just one song from Maud Fustang. I can actually open it here, actually. I should have it, yeah. It's such a fucking beautiful song. Let me go on to export. Such a beautiful song. Maud Fustang, surely you know Maud Fustang. Well, my friend, I have big errands today, and thank you for doing this type of content. No worries, Rohomo. Enjoy. He has a set with all of Siski's crew. Alright, cool. I reckon you will fuck with all those tracks. Oh, I'm sure. If it's creative and ideally halftime, I'm gonna fuck with them for sure. Anthony says, Taylor Swift used to do country. Now she does pop. She is so big, she is a billionaire. Oh. Do you mean Taylor Swift? The biggest artist in the world right now. The #1 selling sales on Spotify. Biggest streams. Is that who you mean? I have some Maud Fustang songs. Awesome. This is the only Maud Fustang song I've got, and it is fucking delightful. I'm gonna let it play whilst I'm doing, this shit, and hopefully it doesn't stop the song. Oh, it's coming out of the laptop. Hang on. Preferences, audio, MacBook Pro speakers, external headphones. Give it a little few seconds because it needs to think about what it's doing. All right, cool. Damn, we're just sitting with 44. Okay, that's fine. All right. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Lovely. Let me know if it's too quiet. I feel like it is. I'm going to pump it up a bit for you guys. About there. Alright, Tondra, thanks for coming down. Good night. Don't forget to change the stream title. Oh shit, yeah. Yeah, good idea. Maybe I do that now. I'll do it when the song's ended. It's a 5-minute long song. But that is it. Thank you for reminding me. Welcome, Mikay's Femikaze music. The Mikaze music. I'm sorry, Mikay's. That stream's over. Yeah, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's over. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm genuine. I feel so bad. But next week I'm doing it. I'm doing it again next week. Yeah, but yeah, yeah, it's over. Yeah, that is over. I genuinely do feel bad. I'm sorry, bro. But hopefully, you know, you're here for next time, and I can review it then. This is taking a lot longer to export than I anticipated. Alright, I'll wait for the song to end. I don't even know where we're at in the song because the screen's completely frozen. I would assume we're in the second drop though. I'm gonna guess around here. And here. I think we're about here now. I think I'm way off actually. Doesn't look like we are. When the song ends, I am gonna end the stream. So just enjoy the song. And that's the end of the stream.